Friends, welcome to Bank Exam Cafe, and in today's episode we are going to solve few more questions on quantitative aptitude for SBI PO, IBPS PO, SSC CGL and CHSL. Here is the first question on the screen. Two equal containers are filled with a mixture of milk and water. The concentration of milk in each of the container is 20% and 25% respectively. What is the ratio of the water in both the containers respectively? In two containers there is a milk 20% and in another it is 25%. So milk is 20% and 25%. Since the milk is 20%, it means that the quantity of water in it will be 80% and here the quantity of water will be 75%. And therefore the ratio of the water will be 80 by 75, and 80 by 75 it means it is 16 by 15, and therefore the ratio of water in the two containers will be in the ratio 16:15, that is option B is correct. Now move to the second question. The length of the two trains are 900 meter and 1240 meter respectively, and the speed of the trains are 144 km per hour and 180 km per hour respectively. Find the difference between the time taken in the trains to cross each other moving in the same direction or in the opposite direction. Friends, there are two trains whose length is 900 meter and the length of the other train is 1240 meter. And it is said that the speed of the train 1 is 144 km per hour and that of the speed of the other train is 180 km per hour. And since it is in meter, we will have to convert this also in meter per second. So this will be converted into meter per second. To convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we multiply by 5 by 18. So here to do the calculations faster, you must know the multiplication table of 18 by heart. So when we multiply 144 by 5 by 18, it will be 18, 8 is 144 and 8 5 is 40, and so the speed will be 40 meter per second. So friends, learn the multiplication table of 18 by heart so that here you will do the calculations faster. Now here 180 we have to convert into meter per second. So if you multiply it by 5 by 18, 18 tens are 180 and 10 5s are 50, and so it will be 50 meter per second. And now here we have the speeds and we have the lengths of both the trains. So the total length to be covered will be L1 plus L2, and that will be equal to 1240 plus 900, that will be 2140 meter. So this is the total length the trains have to cover. And the speed, when the two trains move in the opposite direction, the speed gets added. So the total speed, that is called as the relative speed, and so in the first case the relative speed will be 50 plus 40, that is 90 meter per second. And when both moves in the same direction, in that case the relative speed will be 50 minus 40, that is 10 meter per second, and therefore time taken to cross in the opposite direction, that will be equal to distance, that is 2140 divided by 90. 0 will get cancelled. After dividing by 9, you will get it as 23.77, and in the same direction the time taken will be 2140 upon 10. This 0 will get cancelled and it will be 214 meter. And therefore the difference between these two we have to calculate. The difference between the time taken in the same direction and time taken in the opposite direction, and therefore this difference will be equal to 190.23, and so the correct option will be option B, 190.22 seconds approximately. Now let us move for the next question. Here, the 4 years ago, age of Anu was 14 more than the thrice the age of Manu. After how many years Anu will be thrice as old as Manu? Here let the Anu's age is A and Manu's age is M, and it is said that 4 years ago age of Anu is 14 more than thrice the age of Manu. So 4 years ago Anu's age will be A minus 4, and this age is equal to the 14 more, that is plus 14, then the thrice of the age of Manu, it means 3 M minus 4, because this is 4 years ago. So 3 into M minus 4 plus 14, and now we will solve this. So A minus 4, which is equal to multiply by 3 inside the bracket, so it will be 3M minus 3 4 are 12 plus 14, and so it will be A minus 4, which is equal to 3M, so minus 12 plus 14, that will be plus 2, and so it is A minus 3M, which is equal to 4 plus 2, that is 6. So A minus 3M is equal to 6. This is the first equation. Now see the next condition. After how many years Anu will be thrice as old as Manu? Let that it is after K years. After K years, that Anu will be thrice as old as Manu. So after 3 years Anu's age will be A plus K, that is equal to thrice as old as Manu. So Manu's age will be 3 thrice, Manu's age will be M plus K. Now multiply inside the bracket, so it will be A plus K, which is equal to 3M plus 3K. Take 3M to other side, so it will be A minus 3M, which is equal to 3K. Take K to other side, it will be minus K, that is 2K. So A minus 3M, which is equal to 2K. But here A minus 3M is equal to 6 and A minus 3M is equal to 2K, and that means 2K, which is equal to 6, and so K is equal to 3. So after 3 years Anu will be thrice as old as Manu. So option A is correct, 3 years. Now let us move for the next question. Fourth question. A vessel of capacity 2 liter has 25% of alcohol, and another vessel of the capacity of 6 liter had 40% of alcohol. The total liquid of 8 liter was poured out in the vessel of capacity 10 liter, and thus the rest part of the vessel was filled with water. What is the new concentration of the mixture? Now let us see the question again. A vessel of capacity 2 liter has 25% alcohol. It means the alcohol in the first vessel is 25% of 2. It means it is 0.5 liter of alcohol is there in the first container. And in the second container, whose capacity is 6 liter had 40% alcohol, means 40% of 6 liter is the alcohol. So the alcohol in the second container, that will be 2.4 liter, and this total quantity of 8 liter was poured out in the vessel of 10 liter, and thus the rest of the part of the vessel is filled with water. What is the new concentration of the mixture? Now this is poured into a 10 liter vessel. So this 8 liter, in this 8 liter mixture, this much of total alcohol is there, and 2 liters remaining is the water. So the total is 10 liter. So in 10 liter there is the total alcohol of 2.9 liters, sum of these two, so 2.9. So in 100 liter how much alcohol will be there? This is 10 times more, so this 2 should be 10 times more, so it will be 29%, and therefore in the new mixture there is a 29% of alcohol. Let us see the another question. The ages of Vinay, Varsha, Veera and Vikram are in AP but not in order. The ratio of the ages of Vinay and Varsha is 6:5. Here the ratio of the ages of Vinay and Varsha is given as 6:5. So we will assume that Vinay age is 6x and Varsha's age, that is equal to 5x. And the ratio of Veera and Vikram is 7:8. So we will assume Veera's age at 7y and Vikram's age, that is equal to 8y. And it is said that these all ages are in AP, and therefore the difference between the successive terms is always equal. Common difference is there, and therefore the 6x minus 5y, 6x minus 5x, that is equal to 8y minus 7y, and therefore this will be x is equal to y. This we have got. Now 2 years later the age of Varsha and Vikram will be 2:3. 2 years later Varsha's age is what? 5x. And Vikram's age is what? 8y. So 2 years ago their age will increase by 2 years. So it will be 5x plus 2 upon 8y plus 2, and that ratio is equal to 2:3. But here we know that x is equal to y. So we can replace as x y or the y as x. And so after doing so, we will get x is equal to 2. And therefore, the Vinay's age will be 6 into 2, that is 12, 5 into 2, that is 10, 7 into 2, that is 14, and Vikram's age 8 into 2, that is 16. So 12, 10, 14 and 16. So this is in AP, and therefore the ratio of ages of Vinay and Veera. So Vinay is 12 years old, Vinay is 12 years old, and that of the Veera is 14 years old. So their ratio will be, of course, 6:7. So the required ratio is 6:7. So C option is the correct option. Friends, I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If yes, please like the video, share it with your friends, and please do not forget to subscribe the channel so that the notification of the newly uploaded video will reach to you and you will not miss any of the video. So please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.